we're slating for the camera. Now, who are you and what role are you playing?
I'm Davina and I'm playing Erica.
Hi, I'm Naya and I am playing Lily.
Okay. And did you already know anyone who was working on this production?
My mother.
Hi!
Okay. Oh, that's a student in our class. That's your mother? Oh, wow. And did you know anyone or did you just come in off the street?
That's my mother.
Hi, I'm Rhonda.
And what are you doing here?
I am learning about film and supporting Naya and everybody else that is in here. I'm just getting to know, and you guys are really great.
What did we work on today? The shot list.
Shot lists, yes. How did I forget that? And I just didn't have any clue what it was going to be about. I mean, but it sort of all come together because I actually did study fine arts. And it brings to mind when we had to plan our final end-of-year portfolio and how you get all the thoughts together first before you actually did the paintings, and how one painting relates to the other in terms of how the ideas flow together. You actually plan them out on paper and how to set up your exhibition so that people just don't get lost. You know, you just do one idea, just flows into another, so it at the end tells an entire story.
I played the role of Jesse, the 11-year-old brother of Erica and Lily.
And what was Jesse like as a character?
Stubborn and a hardhead, but he always tried to help his family.
Okay. Oh, what did you think of the story?
The story was fascinating and interesting, and I liked it.
Why was it fascinating?
Because it's about these kids who are trying to survive, and it makes you think about what other people are going through.
I think film is a great medium for storytelling, and Brandon's always been very interested in stories, and you know, then we have ideas as family about things, so we have actually discussed some projects.
Okay, was this helpful for you to think about working on your own project?
This was actually extremely helpful. I haven't actually been on a shoot like this before. I knew that it takes time and that you repeat things over and over again to get them right, and there's different angles and things like that, but this was a great learning experience. It takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of planning, and then, you know, the ensemble stuff has to come together. I really enjoyed seeing what the director of photography was doing. I thought it was fascinating. No, mostly I was helping out with the script. And
What do you mean by helping out with the script?
well, I would record.
What was the title?
The script supervisor.
Yes.
And so I had a form to fill out and would keep track for continuity of where things were placed. Like, say, for instance, as Jesse, Brandon was wearing a hoodie with a zipper and making sure that was in the right spot, or there was a chair that if it got moved a little, all these little things you don't necessarily think about, but if they're out of place from one shot to the next, it can kind of throw the feel of the movie off.
So is that going to help you when you make your own film?
Oh, sure, definitely. And I like working on detail-oriented things, so I feel like I learned a lot about it, about how I would plan to do something like that again in the future.
And so is there a benefit to work on a low, no-budget film? One of the things about big budget films is you can't just go and be next to the director and the camera.
Yeah, that's true. No, I feel like when it's small, like this, everybody working in the same room and having a very small space to get everything set up in, you get to really learn a lot about what each role does, from setting up, you know, the food to sort of setting up this room, because we got to see it before it was transformed into the set, and then thinking about, what we were going to do to bring in terms of props. We got some ideas, and then
Yeah,
we had a
you brought some
rehearsal.
stuff around. Yeah, you were part of our scavenger hunt for the set.
Yeah, so that was all fun, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing the final product because I'm actually pretty interested in editing. So I noticed the way that you set up all the different shots, some of which I wouldn't have thought of because I haven't worked on something like this before. So you can see how doing a lot of advanced planning about your story and thinking about all the angles and things
And
like that
and
can
then
make a
also
big
how much
difference.
it can, even if you do the advanced planning, you were trying to follow the shot list, and I was saying, no, we're going to change it like this, or we're going to add
Yeah,
that.
definitely. You have to be creative and sort of on your toes and ready to, go with whatever changes.
I've never been basically a star in the movie. I've just been doing something that I've just been in a movie by walking. I haven't actually been in a kind of
not an
creation.
extra.
I've been an extra, and I haven't been knowing how to create a movie, so this is actually kind of cool and awesome, and it's kind of actually like, oh, I could see how a movie really works, and I see people in a movie, I always ask to myself, I'm always curious, and I always ask for myself, even if they're actors, how do they make this happen? And how do they make this scary? And how do they cry for real? So it's kind of exciting for me to see actually how they really do it. And be a real actor, and instead of an extra, being a real actor with people I finally now know and I feel comfortable with.
And then every single detail has to be perfect. Even the sound of a pin drop will mess up the whole movie. So you have to be very, very quiet all the time and cooperative. If someone says, do this, you have to do it the same way they tell you to do it, or else it's not going to come out the way
The thing you
want
need to know is that for me, whenever there are movies, I think that they're easy to make. But they always show at the end the funny parts about the movies that they made, like when there's clips and then the outtakes that are funny, that people make noises and everybody's gonna laugh. Everybody laughs and stuff, but they don't show the hard part about making the movie. They show the fun part about making the movie, which wants you to make a movie, but then you feel like, oh no, we have to do this. This is so tough. I want to give up. But you can't give up that easily. So that's the hard part. You have to try.
How-
You can